I have a question. So I'm pregnant and I'm having a lot of hormones and emotions. Like there's a lot of emotions. And I do believe what you say, like going into emotions is worshiping the devil.
Yes.
But then I'm wondering then, why did God made women like that?
Good question. God did not make you like that. Satan made you like that. Remember the story in the Bible where Adam loved his father, and then Eve loved her husband for a while? And then so as a result of that, they communicated with no words. The son understood the father without a word. But then one day Eve went shopping, and before she went shopping, she used to obey her husband. And her husband told her, okay, I want you to pick up some candy yams, collard greens, ham hocks, fried corn so we can have boiled corn. And don't listen to the serpent. He's going to be out there waiting. Don't listen to him. Give him the finger and go your way. Remember that? Mm-hmm. And so one day she went shopping, so it was fine. She ran into the serpent, and he tried to, hey, don't listen to that man. Don't obey him. And she's like, no, get away. I obey my husband. I love my husband. But how about when you don't agree with him? That's all right. I still love my husband. And so she was fine. She still loved her husband who loved God. And then one day she went shopping after a while, and just before she went shopping, she was feeling all happy and all good. She went shopping, and the devil approached her again and say, why are you listening to that man? Don't listen to that man. You could be your own woman. Take off your bra. Become liberated. Look at the man walking around with no shirt. You should be able to do that too. And he's like, yeah, that's right. It's hot out here. She took the bra off. And she went back home with no bra. And Adam's like, Eve, where's your bra? And she said, well, the devil told me to take it off and I can be liberated. And because you listen to your father, you weak for listening to your father. So why should I listen to you, right? And at that very moment, she changed from what God had created to the nature of the devil. And that's the same nature that's being passed down through the woman. It's the same nature. And that's why we have to forgive our mothers, because the mothers don't realize they're evil. And it's not them, but it's the spirit in her. That's why God said, all who are born of the flesh must be born of the spirit of the Father. You have once to live, once to die, and once to live, right? And so when you forgive your mother, God will forgive you. And all those emotions will disappear. And you will have perfect love. And in perfect love, there are no emotions. Emotions belong to the devil. It's the nature, it's an abnormal nature, and it's the nature of the devil. And so now that you're pregnant, if you forgive your mother and you forgive your father, you're going to have a perfect pregnancy. It'll be amazing. And it wouldn't matter, it wouldn't be based on how you felt. You'll feel the baby moving and you'll be grateful because you know that it's from God. It's from God. Just think about it. God is so amazing. Everything we are, everything He created, every fiber, every breath we breathe, every step we take is from God. And that's why we should never brag about I did this and I did that. I made this beautiful home. I had this beautiful baby. It's my body. It's not I. It's all from God. If women understood that babies are from God and it has nothing to do with their body and their choice, then they would love the baby because they would not take credit for the baby. So that's why women became that way. And when boys and girls are traumatized by their mother, their lack of love, lack of patience, then they become like that too. And they can't help it. But God is a dispassionate God. Satan is a passionate God. And so when you have your little monthly cycle, I just found out the other day, a couple of weeks ago now, when women have cycles, you know what that is? Mm-hmm. The monthly thing? Yes. They go crazy. Mm-hmm. You just found out? Yeah, I just found that out. They cry, they scream, they yell. Did you know that?
Yes, I've experienced it.
What a mess, huh?
Yes.
So if you didn't have the anger, you would not go through it that way. It'll be, all your burdens will be light. But because you have anger, everything is heavy. So that's why women go through that, because they, this sin of Eve, disobeying her husband.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Do you disagree with that?
Yes, I agree.
You agree? Yeah. So forgive so that you, because if you go through all these emotions while pregnant, your child could be traumatized in the womb spiritually. Because we communicate spiritually. Kids communicate spiritually with their parents. It's not what you say, it's what your spirit is about. And so if you're angry, your spirit is angry, and your child will come out angry, already messed up. So be grateful, relax, and let it happen naturally, and do the silent prayer. Are you familiar with the silent prayer?
No, I'm not.
I have on my YouTube channel, www.silentprayer.video. It helps you to calm down. God said, be still and know him. So I want you to give it a try. I want you to do your little hooping and hollering in the morning. Oh, Lord, bless my mama, bless my daddy, blah, 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 right? Do your little hooping and hollering. Thank you, God, I love you. Well, you really don't, but you lying. But lie to God, you're really praying to the devil. But be still and know God, and he would take over, and he would, like, this is your imagination, your thoughts. You're one with that. And what he's going to do when you forgive, he's going to bring you out of that. And then you start to observe those thoughts which are not your own. And you shall know God. He will guide you.
Okay.
So you still do your little hooping and hollering until you see the right way to go, all right?
Okay.
And do the silent prayer. When you're done hooping and hollering, whew, I'm tired of hooping and hollering. And so be still and know the Father.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Isn't that fun?
Yes.
Yeah. Let me
Thank
know
you,
how it
sir.
goes, all right?
Okay, I will.
Okay. Amazing. Amazing.